Well, hi guys. So this is session number 2, where um, it is closed now. So anybody who tries to pay now or get in on it now, it's too late. I'm only going to do just a couple a day. I'm just getting myself warmed up. I don't want to use up too much energy because I need it in order to keep healing. So I'm taking it slow. I will be offering readings starting Wednesday. I will only do one reading a day, one private reading a day. They are still only $165 if you're interested. Hi, Iona. I am on the mend. I'm on the mend. Hi, Shelly. So, Shelly, do you have the list from the previous video where I wrote down Marcy and you and Tammy, Monique, I think, or is it Monica? Monique or Monica? I think it's Monica. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Hi, Beeb. Hope you're doing better. Hope Mandy was able to talk to you. I have to refrain from anything that's going to cause me to become too emotional or too upset. I've got to take care of myself first. So I'm sorry, nothing personal. Thanks, Shelly. I appreciate that. Okay. Thanks, Joe. I'm really tired. As a matter of fact, I just took my laundry. It's funny how long everything takes me to do. Walking buttons takes almost an hour instead of 15, 20 minutes. And doing my laundry is a struggle. Doing my dishes is a struggle. Running my little vacuum is a struggle. It's okay, BB. Oh, thanks, Jelly. I hope that means I'm on the mend. Because it's really scary when you get that close to cutting out. Yeah, it's closed right now. I'll be trying to do it again tomorrow. I'm only doing a couple a day, which is why it's closed. Thank you, Angeliki. Marcia, Shelley, Tammy, Brittany, Monique. Thank you. Thank you. So if you want to sign up for tomorrow's session, you can. But I will only take the first 4 or 5 people. The next will have to go either for a later session in the day or the following day. You have to be willing to compromise with me because I have to go based on how I feel, and I can't predict that today. All right, so Marcia. Oh, shoot, it just flew. Cards just flew everywhere. Hold on a second, you guys. Oh my gosh, I make more work for myself. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. All right. Let me fix my cards, please. Slow and steady, Helen. Slow and steady wins the race. Thank you, Iona. Yes. Hey, Virgo Vicky. 7th. What's 7th? What's 7th, Virgo Vicky? What's 7th? Oh, 7th one to hit the like button. Please hit the like button if you've come in the room. You just send the payment through PayPal, and I'll put you on the list for tomorrow. It's $44.44. Virgo. I'm trying, Teresa. All right, great. You can get on the list for tomorrow, you guys. I did it again. Listen, something's coming up with these messages because the same cards Sabotage, self-sabotage keeps coming out. I've dropped the cards twice now. So here's a card for somebody in this room. Hey, Cranky. So here's the cards for somebody in this room. Self-sabotage. So somebody in this room keeps setting themselves up to get the same treatment, to get the same behaviors, to get the same manipulation, to get the same troubles, the same worry. Somebody's repeating their cycle. Sometimes we want something so bad that we're willing to put our glasses on and not see what we really should see. I know how bad that hurts. I get it. I get it. But what hurts more? You keep allowing yourself to go through this and be hurt by it? Or getting used to walking away from something, depending on yourself, loving yourself more, okay? It's really important to do that. It's really important. All right, Marcia. Marcia, your card that came up is Soulmate, Marcia. Soulmate, your message from Spirit. It's very clear on how you feel about a particular person, and it is also very clear how this person, Marcia, feels about you. It does feel like it gets challenging for you, even overwhelming. It also feels that you feel more comfortable when this person is close or near. It almost makes it worthwhile or makes it worth it. So whether that's going to work or being at the same place or have gone through what you went through, there's a lot of forgiveness in your heart, but there's also a lot of pain still in your heart. As much as Spirit sees you want this person to come toward you, there is a lot of ironing to be done. A lot of ironing to be done. There's things that are going to have to be let go. There's things that are going to have to be overlooked. There's things that are going to have to be forgiven. There's things that are going to have to be understood. It's not as simple as just them showing back up or wanting you back or telling you they want you back. It's not that simple. There's going to be a challenge for you. This challenge is going to be overwhelming. This challenge is going to be very emotional, very taking a toll on your emotions, okay? You need to prepare. You need to also really truly sit down and ask yourself, is this what you want, Marcia? Is this what you really want? Or what exactly is it that you really want? Do you just want to clear the air and have this person as a friend? Or do you want the air cleared and then maybe develop a relationship later if this person can walk away from their shit? Or do you just want to come to terms with everything so that you can have peace at your job, make your money, focus on what you need to focus on, and move forward? If you do that, a new soulmate will come in. If you stay stuck or dedicated, loyal to this person, or keep giving them your energy, or putting your energy out there with your emotions, then you're not going to have somebody new come in. All right? So that is your message, Marcia. All right, you guys, I'm going to shuffle again. Hopefully somebody's gotten the message from the first time because, you know, the cards were going crazy. Shelley, you are up next. My dear Shelley, you are up next. Okay. Shelley, your card is Have Faith. You're welcome, Marcia. Your card is Have Faith. So your card is 22, 2 and 2, February or 2022. It also could be April if you add the 2 and 2 together. That If any of that makes sense to you, then let it resonate the way it does. So when Spirit's talking to me, Shelley, they're talking about love. They're talking about relationships. They're talking about disappointments. They're talking about you not getting your fair share or your fair deal. You're not getting what you signed up for. But they're talking about having faith. See, there's a time and a place for everything. And because your presence or your energy or your emotions or your time is needed elsewhere and has been needed elsewhere for quite some time, whether that was with your father or now it's with your mother. It also could have been with your pets. It also could be with your home. It also could be with your own health, okay? You remember even when you had your shoulder issues. But they're telling me, Shelley, that having faith, understanding, one of the hardest things for you to swallow, to understand, is that God's timing is His perfect timing. God's timing is perfect timing. And because right now, excuse button snoring, because right now you may be pulled in many different directions. This energy is all about family right now, your family tribe. It's about you. It's about your home. It's about your pets. It's about the people and the things that are closest to you. Which is why your energy is not being pulled out to love at this point in time. However, there will be dramatic changes that will happen over the next couple months. Everything needs to be able to calm down. Things need to be able to, it's like they're showing me water that needs to be able to flow smoothly, not have the ripples in it, the waves in it. You don't need the waves. So when the water starts to be calm, in other words, when it looks like the bay, you're good. When it looks like the ocean, it's too much. There is upheaval on both sides of the equation. So what does that mean? So it means that in your other partner's life, and I'm hearing Tomas, so in his life, there's upheaval, there's unsettledness, there's other things going on. There's things that you are not aware of. And if you were, you would be like, oh my God. Then you would definitely, because I know the person that you are, you would definitely console them and try to help them, even though you're going through your own things as well. So I am informing you that Spirit is telling me through different Akashic records as well that that person is definitely struggling. They are not in a relationship. They are not with somebody else right now. They are struggling, and it has something to do with their family and themselves. There's also some type of burden leaning over them right now, which could be a financial burden. There will be a perfect timing. There will be a reunion. There will be a reuniting. It feels far-fetched. I get it. It feels like, wow, it's been so long now, maybe almost 2-3 years. I get it. But listen, when Spirit says it, I don't put nothing, I don't second guess it. I don't even wonder, really? I don't even do that. It's like, okay. So be patient. Love is going to be there. The timing is going to be exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's going to happen when you need that person around you the most. Because even when you think you need them around you the most, that's really not the most time that you do need them. That's the time that you're kind of being left to show either God, your angels, the universe, that you can get through something, that you can figure it out, that you can find a way. They have to exercise your strength with you too. Okay? They have to exercise their strength, Shelley. They have to show you that you're stronger than what you think you are. They have to show you that you're going to be okay. They have to show you that you can lean on your own independence right now, so that when that person does come around, you don't get caught up in codependency. Very important for you not to go back to that. That's your message, Shelley. All right. Pretty good messages. So much different. Is anybody noticing? Angeliki, you can just write for Monday's card message. You can just write for Monday's card message. Because anybody who pays now will be getting a message tomorrow. I'm only taking 5 people. The first 5 people that pay, first come, first serve, will get a card tomorrow. If you're number 6, then you might get a card that evening, or it may have to be Tuesday. Please understand. Yes, Shelley, absolutely. Is anybody noticing the difference in these readings versus before? So different. It's so different. I'm over the 5th dimension. It's so different. So different. All right, who's up next? Tammy. All right, Tammy Tam. Thank you, Tammy. Let's find out what you got, babe. All right, Tammy. Okay, Tammy. Okay. Tammy, your card is letting go. So letting go is not what you think. Letting go, let me hold it up there again. Letting go, number 26, or it could be the number 8, or it could be February, or it could be June. So letting go talks about the overthinking. Spirit is concerned about you and worried about you. Allowing yourself to get caught up in somebody else's shit, or you're allowing yourself to feel as if you have to take that role as a parent, or that role as a mom, or that role as a controller, or that role as a boss, or that role as a supervisor. You do not. It's important that you allow them to be the adult that they are. It's important that you allow somebody to learn the lessons the way they need to learn them. It's important that you share your opinion casually, not as a demand, not as an order, not as a rule, but it's important to allow them to be who they are. Last message was 8 of Pentacles. Wow. So it's like you're kind of feeling alone right now, like really struggling with a situation, feeling as if you don't know what to do. Maybe your hands are up in the air, maybe feeling a little stressed out. But I want you to know, number 1, you're not alone. I want you to know that number 2, there is balance coming in. But things are happening. Things are happening the way they're supposed to, in the order in which they're supposed to. However, don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed, upset. Don't let your blood pressure go up. Don't not eat. Please stay hydrated. Take better care of yourself. Absolutely, Tammy. There is... I keep seeing a blooming rose. I keep seeing love blossoming. I keep seeing like a million doves flying, like peaceful doves. The serenity is going to be yours. The future outcome is very positive for you. The relationship is truly addicting, but yet satisfying. Yeah, there's a few things, a few quirks, whatever, we all got them, right? No matter who you'd be with, there's always going to be some quirks. There's always going to be some innuendos or whatever, things that get on your nerves, but pet peeves, whatever. But the truth is that at the end of the day, you're both willing to take that bullet for one another. Just know that that person's love is just as deep. They don't express it a lot of times, and maybe you don't either sometimes. But a soulmate, a twin flame, a true connection is what you have. Very rare. It is truly a diamond. It is a very rare find. It started out looking like coal, because coal becomes a diamond after it's polished and treated right. So it started out like coal. It had a lot of work to get done to it. Most of that work has been completed. Maintaining, maintenance, upholding, nourishing, fulfilling each other's needs, remembering to tell each other how valuable they are to you, how important they are in your life. Spirit wants you to know you don't have to second guess nothing. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, Tammy, that's your message. I do, Tammy. I do. All right, so anybody else who's paid, it'll be for tomorrow if you're between the first and the fifth person. I may have to do you in the second session of tomorrow if I can do that. Otherwise, it will be Tuesday. Please understand that before you pay. It is first come, first serve for tomorrow. Thank you. Hi, Cranky. So, Cranky, I don't think you're on my list for today. Am I mistaken? Shelley? Oh, yes, you are. You're next, aren't you? Oh my gosh, Brittany, you're next. Oh my gosh. All right, Britt. I didn't think you were on my list. Shelley has my list. I'm seeing one at a time. I'm sorry about that. All right, Brittany. All right, Brittany, you've shown a lot of struggle. You've had a good fight, meaning that you fought your good fight or you tried your best. Your card is self-love. Brittany, self-love comes up because there is love coming towards you. There is somebody who wants to get to know you better. I want you to know that in your past, the struggles that you've been through, health-wise, relationship-wise, pretty soon all that's going to be behind you. There's a lot of balance coming in. There's money coming towards you. There's freedom. There's room to breathe now. It's like you can finally exhale. You're not going to feel so entrapped anymore. You're not going to feel like you can't breathe or move. You're not going to feel like you're being punished or in a prison. This self-love card talks about you finally giving yourself exactly what you deserve. It also talks about yourself wanting to be co-parenting or wanting to co-parent or wanting to do something in balance for the benefit of a child. This will be done. Things are going to start to calm down and settle down. Things are going to definitely get more into the proper perspective, the way they should be, handled the way they should be. I know that there's nothing more from Spirit is telling me there's nothing more than you want than peace of mind. You just want happiness. You just want forgiveness. You just want fairness and respect. And it's coming. You have grown so much through the things you've gone through, where you thought they were going to destroy you, but they didn't. They made you stronger. They taught you so much. They showed you strength that you didn't know you had. The love for a child is amazing. Your health will now start to get better because things are calming down. Your health was affected by the whole situation. Be careful of medications. Don't overdo it. Don't get addicted to it. Decide to find another way to deal with something. Some of your medications may be masking what you need to allow come out. Don't allow your pride to get in the way. Stay focused. Start reading something. there's something that you need to read or need to learn, whether it's going back to school, whether it's just picking up a self-help book, whether it's self-love book, because again, your card was self-love. So it's a book talking about how to love yourself, how to start learning to accept yourself and understand that you are beautifully and wonderfully made, okay? Spirit wants you to know they're very proud of you. They're following you. They're helping you. They're lifting you up. They're bringing new opportunities to you. But they are bringing more money in too. So whether that's through your job or through a different job or whatever, but more money is coming in. So balance is going to be there. All right? Just keep going. Keep going and don't change the train. Like don't jump this train to get on that train. Stay your course. Don't let anybody throw you off your course. If somebody else wants to act a fool, let them act it. Don't change who you are. That's what Spirit said. All right, Britt, that's yours. Anybody left, Shelley? All done, Shelley? Great. Great. Thank you all for hitting the like button. Now, one card came up for the room. I have Monique. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Mel. Thank you, Donna French. I am trying so hard to feel better. All right, Mel, I'm shuffling you now. I'm shuffling you now, Mo. I thought I had one more. All right, Mel. Mel, are you being tempted with something? Mel? Are you being tempted by someone? Something tempting you, Mo? You're welcome, Brittany. Mo, is something tempting you? Hey, Mo, is something tempting you? You don't know. All right. Because the temptation card kept showing up. So it's like you're tempted to do something, you're tempted to take a chance, or you're tempted to take a risk. None of that makes sense to you? Thank you. I'm trying to keep myself level. I want to get excited so bad. I want to be hyper. I'm trying to stay calm. Trying. It's not easy. My heart's pounding. But my mind and my mouth are saying quietly, so. Oh, yes, change job. Okay, great. That's good. All right, just so I know the cards are okay, Mo. All right. All right, Mo. So, Mo, the first card that comes up for you, and the two came out. Two cards came out, so I got to give you two. So the first card came up as selling out. With selling out, this card talks about making fast, hasty decisions, maybe going to settle for something less than what you currently have, maybe selling yourself too short, feeling like maybe you're not so qualified for something that you're trying to do. But I want you to know that you are qualified, and there's different ways of descriptive messages that you can see that whatever job it is that you're trying to change to, they're showing me is able to be compromised through work you've already done. In other words, you're going to be more than qualified, even showing overqualifications, meaning wanting to get a higher pay and proving that you're worth that. Don't settle for less. When it comes to a job and switching or changing, don't settle for less, because what I'm hearing is that you deserve more. All right? You deserve more. Now, it's really important for you to say what you mean and mean what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. There's somebody around you that you may not be very clear with, having very clear communications with. There's also something that feels as if it's a big challenge for you. They're showing me a big challenge. Disappointing a lot. Mind games. Hesitation. Procrastination. All those words should make sense to you right now as I say them. It's important to have somebody take their mask off. It's important to show someone that you can take your mask off. It's important that you realize that you're spending too much time on this person who has had a change of circumstances or a change of position, meaning that life is too short. You can be attracted all you want. You can be as interested as you want to be. But there's something better for you. There's something more stable. There's someone more stable. You deserve that. This person, because they're such a challenge, makes it hard to walk away from. Because they create that yearning for you, that desire for you. They create that, again, that challenge that you're feeling sometimes as if you're not good enough, or you're needing to change something about you in order to satisfy them, and you don't. This person should be running towards you. This person should be making attempts. This person should be making suggestions, offers. They're not. The minute you pull your energy away from this person, you're going to be able to realize that they're going to try to come toward you. The minute you put your attention toward another person other than them, they're going to try to come toward you. It is the way that energy and manifesting works. If you give them too much energy, too much attention, they get comfortable and confident with that and feel like they don't have to do anything because you're already there. It's when they can't see you, when they don't find you, they can't talk to you, when they can't touch you. It's when they start to go crazy and get squirmy and try to find you quick. You decide how you want to play that game. Decide if you want to play it at all. Decide if they're worth it. So you've created this in your mind that they're worth it. But you've taken away your own value doing this. I need you to look within yourself. I need you to look with your children. I need you to focus on changes that need to be made, whether this is with your job, whatever it is that you're trying to do. I think that it's important that you put yourself first. Here we go with Cody again. I think it's important that you put yourself first, okay? There'll be a balance that comes in. I need you to pull away from your energy from that person, and you'll find yourself moving forward and things going in the direction that you want them to. But I also think you ought to accept a new opportunity that's going to present itself, okay? So, with that being said, that is your message. Don't give up. You decide whether you want to be involved in that or not, or you decide, Mo, if you want to move forward. But there is going to be changes. There will be a job change as well. It is going to benefit you in more ways than one. more ways than one. So definitely the minute you change your job is the minute that somebody new is going to come in. And they won't be wasting your time. You can keep the other person on the side for a chat buddy or whatever, because they're not pushing to make it come to fruition. So we can't waste any more time. All right? We just can't. All right. With that being said, these are the messages for today. Thank you all for being here. I don't know what's going on with you know what, but here we go again. So it's okay. I'm not going to get upset. I'm just going to get off of here now. But don't be surprised if I come on later, and if anybody wants to Zoom and chat and say hi, let me know. I'm going to put a note in the comment section, in the community section of my page later on, once it gets dark out. And if you want to chat with me, hang out with me, and just be a family, then I'll see you a little bit later on Zoom. All right? Look for the message in the community section. The link will be there as well. Thank you for moderating. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Leo.